dude. Well, it wasn't showing up in the broadcast thing. All right, there we go. It's a notification.
Perfect.
And we're live. Hello.
Hi.
Hold on. I don't see us. There we are.
Okay.
Hello. Sorry we were a couple minutes late. There was something weird with the broadcast thing on YouTube's end that for some reason wasn't popping up, so a couple minutes late. Sorry about that, guys. How's everybody? Welcome on in. We got Chris Redmond. We got Mitch Gibson, Jonathan Sizemore, Denzel, Eddie. We got Rob the Gamer. Got PJ. Hello, PJ.
What up, guys?
Yo, what's good? Henry, how's it going, bro? We got Mick in the house. We got Runner. We got Corey. JB Taylor. Got Cole Sports. Duke. Got Coney. Chan in the house. Crazy Dog. What's up, Crazy Dog? Crazy Dog with the Cavaliers. Drafting number 3. Who are you guys going to get? We're going to find out here pretty soon. Mm-hmm. But what's up, B-Money? What's good, dude? What's up, David C? We got Mike in the house. Runner Flash. Shane's Club. What's going on, Shane? Too sweet, bro. Marcus. Tony. Says straight from the Bahamas. Let's go, dude. Stay Black and Go for life. What's up? What's up, Corey?
What up, what up?
Goodman. How you doing, bro? How is everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We're going to be live for this mock draft. Tomorrow night is going to be the NBA draft.
It's here.
We will be live tomorrow for the NBA draft, probably about around 6:40 Central Standard Time.
Yes.
So everybody pop it in, hit that like button, hit that share. Let's let people know that we are live.
Yes, sir.
We're going to let the chat build up a little bit before we get into the mock draft.
Yes, sir. And I see, I think Goodman likes your hat. It's definitely one of my favorites that he has.
Yeah, got a couple of new hats here. This is just one of them.
Is that newer? I thought you found that.
Yeah.
No?
So, New Era released some new exclusive hats, so had to get on top of that. So, Babe got me this, and she got me a couple of other hats as well.
God.
It's pretty dope.
You weren't lying, Josh.
Got the NBA draft hat for them all, too.
You did?
Yes, the official Bulls hat. Maybe that'll bring us some good luck and we could trade into the first round. I don't know.
What pick do y'all have right now?
We have 38.
Yeah, I forgot. Y'all don't have a first round.
So, we pick in the second round.
Yep.
What's up, Neverkeeper Brew with a $2 donation.
What up, what up? Hey, thank you, buddy. So what's up, Best Sports Channel?
Hey, let's go.
Thank you, man.
Hell yeah.
NRS Ghost, we can't wait for free agency either.
Yeah, you guys want to see those other hats? Because we're going to let Chad build up.
Yeah.
Chad's going to build up and we're going to do a mock draft. Let me show you the other couple hats I got.
Go get that. I got to see them. I thought you had that one. Maybe it was a different one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I like that, the one that right there. That's one of my favorites.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, going to be wearing this bad boy tomorrow. Mm-hmm. This is the Bulls official draft hats. Right there, it's got the 75 logo right here on the side.
That's badass,
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
The NBA draft hats for this year are some of the best draft hats I've seen between the NBA and NFL in years.
Yeah.
They're pretty dope. Isaiah's got the Lakers one. It's pretty nice. So there's that one. And I also got this one. 6-time world champion Chicago Bulls.
You got to. You got to rep.
Hell yeah. So these are the new hats that I got.
You got to rep it.
PJ says on the base, I'm the hat Buddha. Damn right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, Alpha EV?
Hell yeah. Alpha was good, bro.
Hey.
Who's a new Bulls fan?
Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm on lunch.
You on lunch?
What's for lunch?
Nice. Shane's Club says, sorry I wasn't in last night's stream. Been busy working and helping my dad. I hope your dad's doing fine, man.
Yeah.
And it's all good, bro. Pop in whenever you can, you know?
Whenever, man. I appreciate you.
Tyler Murphy, I think you mean Sean.
What happened?
Do you plan on buying any new Mavericks hats?
Thinking about it, but I'm probably going to focus on some new Cowboy stuff. I've been thinking about getting jerseys. Mm-hmm. Debating over CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons.
Cool.
And I'm debating. I want to get that because the NFL season around the corner. But I bought some right before the playoffs. Remember?
That's right.
So
that's right.
You know, unfortunately, Mavs don't have the fancy stuff like the Bulls do. Unfortunately.
Yeah, Bulls. I'm telling you, Bulls just got the best type of merch, man. They got great designs.
Fucking sucks. Why can't the Mavs have like the creativity? You know?
And that's why when like the Bulls hats,
yeah,
like whenever they have new hats go on sale, new exclusives, I gotta get on top of that real quick, you know. What's up there? We got SHT in the house. We got Swayze Rastus. What's up, guys? I DM'd you about Instagram since been watching you guys since the 2018 Warriors Rocket Series, and thank you for responding. Hey, Swayze, thank you.
Appreciate you, buddy. Shut up, PJ. I'm not gonna.
PJs.
So I know some people are gonna ask about that. Joey Gallo just got traded. Of course, we traded him to.
Oh, he finally got traded.
Traded him to the goddamn Yankees.
The Yankees? Ugh.
I figured we were gonna trade him, but I didn't. Of all the teams, I fucking hate the Yankees. Let's get out of the way. So, all right, we can move on. It's NBA time. But yeah, I saw a couple people all say that. Fuck.
Oh, guys, so you have 209 people in here. Hit that thumbs up. Share out the stream if you guys can. We're gonna let it build up just a little bit more, maybe about another 5-7 minutes or so, and then we'll start this mock draft.
Yeah.
But last night, as I was on Discord, I was going through some of my old stuff that I've had since the 1990s, right? And I was going through some of my basketball cards and things like that, and I found something pretty cool. Do we have any Spurs fans in the chat? I know Henry's in here, but as I've told you guys before, back in 96, 97 season, my father and his best friend took me and his friend's kids. Henry was one of them. He's in the chat. Took us to the Alamo Dome to see the Spurs take on the Chicago Bulls in the 96-97 season. And I found the game program from that game. Look at that bad boy. It's still in very good condition. Look at this.
It's pretty badass.
Look at that. It's still just like mint condition, man. It's got an Avery Johnson poster in here. Look at this.
What?
Yeah, it's got like a... I'm not going to try to pull it out too hard,
yeah,
but
I'm about to say.
it's got an Avery Johnson poster in there.
Oh, my God.
This is from the 96-97 season. It's got the full roster and the staff and everything. You know what I noticed?
What?
On the coaching staff that year, Budenhauser was on the coaching staff of the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, shit.
There's Sean Elliott and Scottie Pippen right there on the cover.
Yeah, he did win a championships as an assistant coach there.
That's it's pretty dope. I was like really excited to see this because I forgot I even had this. That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah, that's badass, man. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool to find that kind of stuff, dude. But yeah. What, T-Web? Let me haul that out with my Glock 43, boss.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if you can fit one in there. If you do, I'd be pretty fucking insane.
Yep.
Hey, Jasmine with a $5 donation. Hey, guys. Y'all spoiled us during the NBA playoffs because we got to see y'all every day. Glad to see you both. Yes. We were live. We were grinding for like 2 months straight. Just every night, pretty much.
It felt like it went by so fast, but at the same time, it felt like, I don't know. It was just like one of those things. It was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jasmine. We hope you're doing it great. We took a little bit of time off after the NBA Finals was over.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't stream for like a good week.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of rest because of 2 months of grinding, of streaming, countless hours.
Sometimes you need to breathe.
Woosah.
Yeah.
Woosah.
And we're about to jump right back into pretty much, maybe not streaming every day, but we're going to be recording.
Yes.
Oh, fuck ton.
Yep. So look out for the NFL prediction videos, which should start popping out around mid-August. Maybe some collabs in there for you guys to get excited about.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, the NFL season is going to kick off. We're going to go right into that with NFL predictions, well, the weekly pick'ems and stuff like that. And then before you know it, from there, the NBA season will be back, and then we'll be doing NFL and NBA streams. And we'll be busy until June.
Till June. First week of June. Like, what, the finals going to be back on schedule, so it should be the first week of June.
Matthew Goodman says, Josh, I'm getting the bad feeling that we're trading Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've been shopping him. Dude, they've been trying to get into the top 3, it seems like.
It's nonstop. Every article, it's always SGA somewhere. SGA there, SGA here. I don't know.
Now, here's the thing about SGA. Absolutely phenomenal young player. I think he's, 23 years old. He still has so much more room to grow. He's phenomenal, right? But what they're trying to do is they're trying to get Cade Cunningham or maybe even Jalen Green in there.
Yeah.
And as much as I love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you got to understand that Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green, they could have way more upside than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, especially Cade Cunningham, who is a Luka Doncic type of player. And he played at Oklahoma State. And So it kind of makes sense why Oklahoma City Thunder would want to get a Cade Cunningham to be the face of their franchise for years to come.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. It only makes sense if they do that to possibly get, one of those guys.
Right. Jalen Green going to Houston. It looks that way. You know what I found out about Jalen Green?
What?
That I didn't know before. He's Filipino. He's part Filipino.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was giving a whole lot of praise to like the Filipino fans that have really embraced him and are looking forward to his success in the NBA. And we already know here on YouTube that the Filipino fan base loves basketball. And they take to guys like Jordan Clarkson, Kuya Clarkson, and now Kuya Green.
Yeah. Oh,
gotta call him Kuya Green now.
Kuya Green, dude. Like that's awesome. And they are loyal. That
Absolutely.
fan base is 100% behind you.
Yeah. Kuzma has been offered to every team. Yes.
Every
yes,
team
SMP.
says-
The Lakers have been trying to move KCP and Kuzma, some sort of combination or variance of those two guys, and they can't seem to even give them away.
That's tough. See, that's why me and Josh, whenever he got re-signed last offseason, just didn't make any sense to us at all. And now the Lakers are in a bind right now. It's stupid.
What's up, Alpha Evie? We got Liam Cook in the house. Ethan Marshall says SGA going to sign the max extension next week, and all this will disappear. Yeah, if they can't make the move that they're trying to do,
It's not.
and they still might try to do it between now and tomorrow night, then yes, absolutely.
And it's not. We're not saying that they should get rid of him or he's not going to be a great player. Just throwing out there that those other guys.
All right, we hit 119 likes, says T-Web, so hit that thumbs up, guys. And Alpha Evie says, did you guys really had your money leagues filled up? I'm really hoping I could get in one of them. Yes, it's pretty much filled up. No, it is filled up for the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Eddie joined the Circular one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but for basketball, I don't know. We might have to fill a couple spots.
But Alfie doesn't really get into basketball.
That's right. But you should. Fantasy basketball is amazing.
It's actually a lot of fun.
Not gonna lie, Alperen Şengün highlights were amazing. So Alperen Şengün, this dude is a center. He's a throwback, big man, low post kind of guy. He can play his back to the rim. You don't see a whole lot of guys who are able to do that, and he's one of the youngest, if not the youngest prospect in this draft. So he is Alperen Şengün.
Oh, isn't that the one you're telling me about?
Yeah, the Turkish player. Yeah. This is somebody who might get drafted between 10 and 18, and he could be one of the top 5 prospects of this draft. This draft class is stacked, folks. I'm telling you. There's a lot of talent all over the place, even bleeding into the second round. So if my Bulls can't get into the first round, I think at 38 we can still have a really solid player.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. This like last year there was a lot of talent, but this year it seems like there's a little more confirmed talent.
Right.
So
I think so too, PJ. I think that's what we're gonna do. Jay Love says, Josh, what's up? What's up with Team USA? Are they locked in for gold? I don't know about lock. They looked good last night against Iran, right?
Yeah, but that's Iran.
Right. But the problem with Team USA right now is kind of like, we were talking about this last night too, kind of like how the Pelicans were during the regular season. They have abundance of talent all over the world. You look at them on paper, you're like, man, they got talent from head to toe.
Yeah.
So does Team USA. But the thing is, they don't have the right talent to mesh well together, and that's why they've lost quite a bit of exhibition games, and then they lost to France.
Oof.
But I would think that they have way too much talent to not win gold. I'd be shocked if they didn't win gold.
I would be shocked too. And now, I've heard a lot of reports saying a lot of these players just don't give two fucks.
Right.
Either. And we know how sports are. If you don't want it, other teams will, and they can surprise you like France did. So
they beat Iran, and Iran is better than the Dream Team. Okay, yeah, PJ. Australia is undefeated so far, says Mitch Gibson. Yeah, a lot of good Australian players, man.
Yeah, and that's without even Ben Simmons playing for them, right? Didn't he say he wasn't playing? Or did he end up playing?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, he stayed back and goal with a donation.
$5, he says. Seems like every rumor for a free agent or trade has the Heat involved guys like Lonzo, Lowry, Dinwiddie, Portis, and more. Really hope we get someone good.
Yes, Miami Heat is in a lot of trade circles, and Bobby Portis is one of the latest names to that list. Miami, I think maybe even Damian Lillard might be added to that list because Lillard the other day he said something pretty interesting, folks. He said, "Man, you know what? Playing in Team USA, playing with a guy like Bam, I want to play with a big, athletic big man. You know." Yeah. And we were thinking about this. We're talking about this in Discord. Me and Sean were talking about this last night. Who could he be meaning? Could he be meaning specifically Bam in Miami? Yeah. Could he be meaning, a trade to the Sixers, play with Joel Embiid?
That would be amazing. We couldn't. We were trying to think of all these different big men that it could possibly happen, and he had been They want to make moves,
right?
So
there's a lot to look forward to in the next 24 hours, guys. There could be a lot of moves being made.
And I was just thinking about this. I know he brought up Lonzo. I heard about Lonzo to the Heat. I don't know if that.
Lonzo to the Heat, I would think it makes more sense for Lonzo Ball to go to one of the three places. Yeah. Lonzo to New York Knicks. They have the cap space. They have the means to go ahead and do so. And I don't think the Pelicans would match whatever Knicks are willing to offer. True. That's option one. Option two would be Chicago Bulls. Yeah. Fits like a glove. Or option three, maybe he goes back to Los Angeles Lakers. They find some way to make that happen. I know Lakers are trying to do certain things right now. They're trying to get crafty, and we know in the past that they've been able to. But I would say those are probably the three best fits for Lonzo. But honestly, he'd be a pretty good fit in a lot of teams. But those are my top three. Definitely. Mike Nixon's in the house. What's up, Mike? Says, Josh, my Knicks are rumored to get Chris Duarte by trading up. I hope we get him. He is a beast. Chris Duarte out of Oregon is absolutely a stud. And Mike, you guys need another scorer. And if you guys get Duarte,
you need it badly.
Even if you have to trade up to get him, dude, I would applaud that all day long, Mike. Yeah. That would be a great draft pick.
Because that was what y'all are lacking. As someone that could just take over and take some pressure off of Randall. So, hopefully.
Knicks won't get Lonzo. You're gonna try to fool idiots into thinking they are gonna get Damian Lillard. I haven't heard anything about Lillard to New York. What if Julius Randle? What if that's one name he might want to go into play with?
I actually like that.
Randle and Dame?
I don't mind that. That little duo right there.
Make some kind of trade scenario, adding JT Barrett and some of the other guys, and try to trade to Portland.
And I do think that Dame could handle the New York fan base.
Oh, Dame in a major market like New York.
Oh, he's a god.
And then that New York Knicks could be like this. Hey, yo, Chris Young. Not Chris Young. Trae Young. Fuck you. We got Dame time, baby.
Yeah. So we'll see.
RJ Barrett. Did I say JT Barrett? RJ Barrett. My bad. I think I did.
I just heard Barrett. I wasn't paying attention.
Alex says, my Bucks only have one draft pick. It's in the second round. Tough.
Both of our teams the same.
Yeah. I heard Simmons wants to go to the Cavs. He could want that, but the Cleveland Cavaliers, that's a team also that looks to possibly make a move. Going into this draft, Orlando, could they move to that spot where Cleveland is? Could Golden State Warriors put a package together to move to where the Cleveland Cavaliers are? Or maybe even the Toronto Raptors? These are things that are possible. We've heard rumors that the Cleveland Cavaliers might be trading Sexton. We'll see what happens.
Dude, honestly, I wouldn't mind that. They want to move Sexton, right? Sexton, apparently he has attitude issues, but you ain't going to stand up to Joel Embiid. Right. He'll fucking kick your ass. So, that wouldn't be bad.
Speaking of the Cavaliers, Crazy Dog says it's rumored that the Cavaliers might not only take a player at 3, but might trade back into the first round. Ooh. They might trade back into the first round, into the top 10.
Oh, my goodness.
So, okay, if in that scenario for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Crazy Dog, so I'm thinking you're probably taking Evan Mobley at 3, right? You trade Colin Sexton in a package to get back into the top 10, and you could still get yourself another good guard, like maybe a Davion Mitchell to pair against Darius Garland. Davion Mitchell, a two-way player, guy who can spark a team, has got great competitive drive inside of him. He can take some nice, crafty shot selections, as well as defend on the wing and the perimeter.
That'd be godly.
I mean, something like that. That would be really good.
That would be amazing.
Or Book Knight. Yes, that would be really good, too.
And we do have $5 from Wilds. Says that's... This is true. He says, as a Knicks fan, I'll never get my hopes up about the offseason. We completely understand that. Because last time y'all got y'all's hopes up thinking y'all were going to get KD and then Zion and all these other guys, it never happened. Yeah. So we understand.
Thank you so much for the donation, man. SHT says, Josh and Sean, if Dwight comes back to the Lakers, do you think Marc Gasol will fit well? Him and Marc Gasol will fit well together. Well, we already know. I don't even know if Marc Gasol would even stay. Who knows?
I don't think so.
But I think if they were paired together, I think they probably could. And Dwight Howard, we already know how well he worked with the Los Angeles Lakers because he won a championship with them.
Yeah, and he was a key role off the bench. So.
What's up, Reaver Ghoul? What's going on, man? All right, guys, we're about to start this mock draft. Did we hit 200 likes yet?
Let's refresh.
Let's get over 200 likes on the stream before we get started, baby.
149. We need 51 more.
Ow!
Come on.
Almost 500 people in the chat. Let's get it. If you guys are brand new, hit that subscribe. What's up, Cheryl White? We will be live tomorrow for the NBA draft, so make sure you have your notifications turned on because we're going to go live around 6:40-ish tomorrow before the draft. Between now and then, there could be multiple moves, draft picks, that would absolutely mess up this mock draft that I'm about to give you right here tonight. It's going to be exciting.
It is.
It's going to be exciting.
Yep. So thank you, everybody. Make sure, like you said, hit that like, hit that share, all the above. Alfie, what channel is the NBA draft?
It's going to be probably on ESPN and probably other, probably NBA TV as well.
Yeah, I think we'll watch on ESPN.
All right, I'm going to go to the restroom, and when I get back, we're going to start this mock draft. And as you can see behind us, we got a draft board. We have all the prospects right here.
Yeah.
You got who's on the clock right now, right? So,
okay, see right there with the 6th pick.
Let's go. So let me restart this, actually. Let me restart this. Dude. Let me go back to the Pistons on the clock.
Wowza.
There you go.
There you go.
It even shows the other picks that they have.
I like that.
And it also shows their roster currently as they're
I remember you were talking about trying to find something like this. This is awesome.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. We've never done something like this before. Yeah. So maybe we can use this for the NFL draft as well next year. So it's pretty cool.
I
so
like it.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm gonna be right back, and then we're gonna get started. Okay?
All right.
We're gonna get started. Ow!
Let's get it. What's up, low class saying? What's up, buddy? Jalen Green says Jalen Green to the Rockets. All right, we'll see. It makes sense because y'all definitely need a guard. Y'all definitely could use a guard. Mike, Sean Myers says CDL will be better than Cooper this year. We'll find out, buddy. What's up, Cheryl White says, watch the Pistons fuck it up somehow. Also, did you hear about the Lakers trying to trade Kuz and set 22nd for TJ Warren and 13th? Oh, I didn't hear about the TJ Warren one. All right, they made a promise to Dort to draft him. Well, we know the Lakers are trying to dump off Kuzma and KCP. They've literally tried to trade it with everybody, and it's pretty much everybody said no. I didn't hear about that one to the Pacers for TJ Warren, but hey, they definitely need a consistent score off the bench, and TJ Warren would have been great if they could have pulled that off. Whew. But we'll see. We expect a lot of trades to go down. This is the thing with NBA. So many trades are going to go down from now till tomorrow. Even during draft day, you're going to see a lot of people trading rights, stuff like that. So we expect a lot of things to happen.
All right, you guys ready for the final mock draft? Come on, PJ. You can sing better than that, buddy.
Come on.
All right.
And we got 200 likes. Perfect.
200 likes? Let's just on time, baby.
Perfect.
All right, we're going minimal. We're going minimal.
Did you hit the button like Ant-Man? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's start things off, folks. On the clock is the Detroit Pistons.
Oh.
Detroit Pistons are on the clock.
Yep.
And it's absolutely expected that they are going to take Cade Cunningham out of Oklahoma State. He's a guard, age 19. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan.
Damn!
He's a massive guard, man, and he knows how to use his size to his advantage, man. Weighing over 220 pounds, he's built like a Ford. Does this sound familiar to you? Does this sound like a guy who plays for the Dallas Mavericks?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's a good playmaker, a shot creator. He's got superb awareness and a versatile defender and a team leader. Don't think twice about this, Detroit.
They better not.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Detroit tends to overthink this.
They do.
But don't do it here. So let's take Cade Cunningham for the Detroit Pistons. And every 5 picks or so, I'm going to do a summary here in the bottom, okay? Yeah. Every 5 picks.
If they don't take Cade, if they do stay there, they should take Cade Cunningham. But I wouldn't be shocked if they trade out.
All right, guys. We're on the clock now to the Houston Rockets.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
And if they're staying put, there's only one option here. Now, some people might say, Evan Mobley. Look, I love Evan Mobley, but you already have Christian Wood over there, and he does a lot of really good things. Houston Rockets, they need dynamic players. They need guys to build this franchise around, to have a face of the franchise.
Yep.
John Wall, he's on a bad contract. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to move him at some point. But right here, going forward, what better guy than a human highlight reel in Jalen Green going to the Houston Rockets?
100%. And they've been linked to him, saying they love his athletic ability, playmaking ability, all that. So.
And the Houston Rockets, they really appeal to like the Asian audience, right? The Asian market and whatever. And Jalen Green, who is part Filipino, that is a huge fan base that's going to be going towards the Houston Rockets, cheering for Jalen Green. He's an elite, athletic, versatile scorer who can jump out of the gym with a fast first step, attack at the basket off the dribble. He has probably the most upside in this draft, possibly. Him and one other guy, I would say.
Yeah.
So let's take Jalen Green to the Houston Rockets. Now, here on the clock is Crazy Dog's Cleveland Cavaliers.
There he is.
Cleveland Cavaliers, as you see here on this roster, they got a dynamic backcourt of Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. They have Isaac Okoro on the wing, who they drafted last year, who could be a really solid two-way player.
I forgot about him, yeah.
Now, they have Jared Allen in the front court, and we'll see what happens with him.
He's restricted.
Right, yeah, he's a restricted free agent, so they could match any offer if anyone tries to go after Jared Allen.
Yep.
Now, a lot of people think that they're going to take a guard here. A lot of people are mocking Jalen Suggs to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ooh.
Why? Because there's long rumors going on about Cleveland possibly trading Colin Sexton.
It's true.
And if they do that, yes, they could take another guard. They've been taking a lot of guards in years' drafts.
That's true.
These past years' drafts. But I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. For me, I'm going to take Evan Mobley
I like that.
out of USC. This guy is 19 years old, 7-footer with a 6'7" wingspan. He's a versatile two-way big man who can be an elite defender with potential to be a go-to scorer. Two-way potential star in this league.
You don't get that often.
I'm sorry, as much as I love Jalen Suggs, even if they trade Colin Sexton, I would take still Evan Mobley. He reminds me, and you guys know I don't like comps, but just to kind of like help you guys out to see what kind of guy he can be in the NBA, think of a Chris Bosh, maybe even better than Chris Bosh.
Ooh.
And I think he can mesh well in the front court with a Jared Allen because he has a thin frame, Sean. You know, he's going to have to start bulking up once he gets to the NBA.
A lot of these players do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Giannis do it. We've seen Joel Embiid do it.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he could play in the front court because he's a versatile guy who can score he's a 3-level scorer. He can score from the outside, mid-range, and he can hit from the inside. He can make passes. He can defend. So I think he could pair up nicely in the front court with Jared Allen. So imagine a backcourt with Sexton and Garland, if they keep this in place, Isaac Okoro on the wing, who's a two-way player himself, and then a front court dynamic of Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. I think it's too good to pass up, folks.
Oh.
I'm taking Mobley.
Why not? Why not? I know Kevin Love, they've been thinking about trying to maybe dump him off somewhere. So why not get Mobley, man? This guy's going to be phenomenal for him.
What's up, Triple M? What's going on, Madison? I see
What's up?
Nero saying Mobley is clearly a top 3, not Suggs. I love Suggs, but Evan Mobley is too good to pass up.
Oh, a lot of people say he's one of the best in this draft. So
when you're talking about upside in this draft, the two players, in my opinion, have the most upside is Jalen Green and Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
So let me know if you guys agree with that. We're going to go Evan Mobley. So now on the clock, rounding out the top 4. The Toronto Raptors are on the clock. They're going to be losing Kyle Lowry. So my needs for the Raptor is, number 1, replace Kyle Lowry. Also, they could use some front court depth. So
because they're also shopping Siakam.
Right. Now, let's say in a scenario where the Cleveland Cavaliers take Jalen Suggs. Well, the Toronto Raptors, they're going to take Evan Mobley in a heartbeat because he would fit in like a glove right there.
No doubt.
I mean, like, remember what I said earlier? He reminds me of a Chris Bosh. Toronto had Chris Bosh.
Wait, does he look like a Raptor too?
He looks like a Raptor.
Remember Bosh? He fit the fucking. He was a mascot. Jesus.
So, but in this mock draft, Mobley is off the board, and Jalen Suggs will be going to the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
He is a high IQ point guard who can play on and off the ball, who is a fierce competitor, who plays with amazing energy and passion, great athleticism. He plays great on-ball defense. He's fast on the open court, guys. And he plays a lot bigger than his size because, like I said, he's a fierce competitor. He plays with high energy. He will attack you.
Dude, it was awesome watching him in the tournament.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
He's a solid three-point shooter. I think in the NBA he could shoot at least 40% from three. He can absorb a lot of contact on his way to the rim, so he's really good at finishing at the rim. I think this would be a perfect replacement for a Kyle Lowry.
They're going from an old guy, Lowry, to a young superstar.
Pair him up with Van Vliet. That's a dynamic backcourt, folks.
And I forgot they have Rodney Hood, too.
Rodney
Remember
Hood?
they traded for him?
Absolutely.
I forgot about that, so that's a good little guard. Never can have too many guards, right?
Yeah.
Right?
All right, we have 628 people in the chat. Welcome on in, everybody. We are just getting started here in this mock draft. We're going to do the entire first round. Hit that like button. Let's get over 300 likes on the stream.
And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be live for the actual NBA draft, so come back and hang out for that.
Hit that subscribe as well.
Yeah.
All right, folks, now on the clock. This is where the draft gets interesting. And I want to make a note here to you guys. All right? The NBA draft is not like the NFL draft, okay?
No.
So in the NFL draft, sometimes you get players, or you get teams to draft players to fill needs, right?
Yep.
That happens quite a bit in the NFL draft. In the NBA draft, you can do that, but mostly you want to get the best talent possible. Because once you're outside of the top 4, even the top 6, it's really hit and miss. You want to get the best talent possible. So from this point forward, if you see us draft a guy and you go, wait a minute, but they already have a guy playing at that position. This is not like the NFL draft.
Nope.
You want to land talent, even if you have a decent player already at that position.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, okay?
Just keep that in mind.
All right, so here on the clock is the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
And for the Magic, some of their needs is they just need talent, okay?
They got rid of Vooch.
Yes.
To y'all, so they need to replenish that team.
They need some talent. Jonathan Isaac will be coming back next year. Markelle Fultz will be coming back next year, healthy, hopefully.
Yes.
And so for me,
and they got rid of that other guy, Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon,
That's
yes,
right, that's right.
They did. They have Mo Bamba over there, Wendell Carter Jr. Cole Anthony was a fantastic pickup for them last year's draft.
I forgot about that, yeah.
But for me, the Orlando Magic will be selecting Scotty Barnes, small forward, out of Florida State. He's a 6'7" guy, weighs 225 with a 7'2" wingspan.
Jeez.
He is absolutely a tremendous talent, man. He is a fierce competitor, high energy. He is somebody that teams are going to gravitate towards.
Yeah.
He's a great teammate, and he just lifts everybody's spirits. He's somebody that when things get low and everyone's kind of putting their head down, he's getting everyone's heads up.
He's getting them all fired up.
Yeah.
And that's what you need.
He's got high IQ, great athleticism. He's a great playmaker. He's got good on-ball defense. He's very fast in the open court. He's aggressive and powerful at the point of attack.
They need that.
He plays with good poise, and he can crash boards, man. And I mean, being a high drive kind of guy, they tend to do that kind of stuff.
That's gonna be key. And remember, guys, don't forget that this team also has another pick and a few picks. They have the 8th pick coming up, so just keep that in mind.
He's got solid strength and potential size, man. As he's going to continue to grow, he's got quick hands and feet on defense, especially in space.
Yeah.
And once he gets going, he's in open space. He's on the offensive side. He's like a freight train. There's not much that's going to stop him once he gets going, and he wants to throw down that slamma dabba doo. So I'm going to take Scotty Barnes to the Orlando Magic.
And Florida State usually does produce some pretty good guys, man.
Yeah. All right. But, we'll see what happens, man, with the Orlando Magic.
Yep.
Now, on the clock is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder, right now, they're trying to make some moves to try to see if they can get into the top 3, even putting up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We'll see if it happens.
But staying here, Oklahoma City Thunder with one of their first 3 picks in the first round.
God damn.
I'm kind of torn right here between two players. It's going to be two players that's going to go here. One of two. It's either going to be James Bouknight, who's a fantastic player who's really moving up a lot of draft boards right now.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. This could be James Bouknight, but I'm going to go with Jonathan Kuminga going to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They could definitely use that because let's get real. Al Horford's going to be gone, or he's definitely going to be gone. They can use that.
Yeah.
Good size down in the front court.
Jonathan Kuminga, he is 18 years old, man. He's one of the youngest guys. He's got a wingspan of 7 feet.
18?
Yeah, he played professional ball. He's from the Ignite team. One of the few players in this draft that's from the Ignite.
Okay.
Although he's raw, he is a great project player who's got tremendous upside. Probably the third biggest upside in this draft. And as a wing on both sides of the court with good athleticism and a solid physical profile, he's got good ball handling, good rebound, good physical size. He takes massive strides. He's a good first read passer. He finishes great at the rim with both hands, so he can go left hand, he can go right hand. He's got really good defensive potential. So with the Thunder trying to acquire talent with a lot of upside, this makes a lot of sense for Thunder. But also keep in mind, this could be James Bouknight as well.
Yeah, and what I like is that you said project. OKC Thunder, they're a project team right now, right? They're not looking forward to be good this year or next year. It's a couple years down the road. So this will be perfect then.
All right, so that's what we're going with. Jonathan Kuminga. We have 251 likes as T-Web, so let's get to 300, baby.
Let's go.
If you're enjoying the mock draft and let's breakdown, hit that thumbs up. Let's get 300.
Let's go. And I forgot they already traded Al Horford. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Remember, they even benched him. They were like, you're done.
I remember they benched him and they were going to move him. I totally forgot they already did. Fuck.
Now on the board.
Oh.
Eddie and PJ's Golden State Warriors with the 7th overall pick. They're on the clock.
Let's hope they fuck this up.
Well, sorry. So the Golden State Warriors, next year, they're going to have the Splash Brothers back.
Yep.
This is a team that's going to be a contender once again. Now, what I have for them as a need, they're looking for some complementary pieces for another title run.
Yep.
That's what I have for the Golden State Warriors. They need some good depth here, some guys who can come in and contribute right away. So what does that tell me? Right here for the Golden State Warriors. Let's say Bouknight goes to the Thunder. Right here, the Warriors are going to take Kuminga. Probably.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right? But in this mock draft, there's one guy that I just see that I think just absolutely could contribute right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with Davion Mitchell out of Baylor.
I wouldn't mind that, man. Davion Mitchell, this is a great... we saw him in the playoffs, or the fucking tournament. He looked amazing. Going
Davion Mitchell, a guard. He's got potential combo guard, so he could play the 1 and the 2. And he's somebody who plays both sides of the ball. He's really good at ball handling. He's very crafty. He's got great hustle. He creates shots pretty good. He's got high playmaking potential. He's very athletic. He's got a winning mentality. He's got a speedy first step.
Yep.
Who can create some space for himself to take some good shots. He's disciplined on the pick and roll on defense, and I'm going to have him going to the Golden State Warriors. So, coming off the bench, providing an offensive spark as well as a defensive spark. Yep. I like this. Davion Mitchell.
Little baby spider, as they call him, right?
Baby spider. All right, now, here with the 8th overall pick is the Orlando Magic once again. And previously, they drafted Scotty Barnes, I'm sorry.
Yep.
So now here they are. They're still looking to acquire talent. And there's multiple things they can do right here. They can go Moses Moody. They could go Franz Wagner. Here's what I have them going.
Oh.
I'm going to have them going somebody who is just really moving up the draft boards, as I mentioned earlier. I'm going James Bouknight to the Orlando Magic at number 8, and this is a great get for the Orlando Magic. He is a spark plug scorer with great ball handling and a great competitor. He's very explosive athlete with huge shooting potential. He is a 3-level scorer. He can hit from anywhere, especially in this league.
Oh.
In the just recently when he was working out for teams and stuff like that, he is already improved his jump shot, especially from the outside. He's got
Huge.
great body control. He's somebody who could draw a lot of fouls. He's a slippery ball handler, and interior scorer. I'm loving James Bouknight, and he's going off the board here at 8 to the Orlando Magic.
Like it. They can definitely use that.
Nero says Moody is better than Davion and Bouknight. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. This pick right here could be Moses Moody. That's very that's very real.
Yep.
But oh man, we almost got 700 people in the chat. Let's go.
Oh, welcome, guys. Don't forget, hit that like, subscribe.
All right, now on the clock, we have the Sacramento Kings with the 9th pick. Sacramento Kings. This is what I wrote down for them, okay? As a team need. Defense. 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 They are a terrible defensive team.
That's true. See, this is one of those teams, though, that could be surprising people because they've been linked in so many trades with Buddy Hield and Marvin Bagley. So it's like, fuck, what's going to happen?
So I'm looking for a guy who is a very versatile defender and at a position they could really use right now. And for me, the Sacramento Kings will be drafting Franz Wagner out of Michigan, 19-year-old with a 6'8" wingspan who's 6'9". He's a versatile defender, a great feel for the game, and a playmaker who keeps the ball moving. He's got great perimeter shooting, and he's really good in transition. He's really nice at cutting off the ball.
Yeah.
He doesn't turn the ball over. He's very unselfish, and he has a great defensive mind. That's important for a team like the Kings right now.
They're going to need that.
So let's go with Franz Wagner to number 9.
I like it. They're going to need that defense. They're going to need it.
Now on the clock, it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And this is the pick that they have acquired in that trade that involved Valanciunas and Steven Adams. This was previously the Pelicans.
They better hit on this shit. They better hit this.
And now this is the Grizzlies pick. Now, the Memphis Grizzlies, they are one of the deepest teams in the NBA. And even with this trade, they don't have too many holes here. So I could see them going with a guy who has a lot of potential, who could bring a whole lot of things, man. And one of those guys is, and people are falling in love with this kid.
I was about to say.
I'm going to go with Josh Giddey.
Yeah. Josh
Giddey, the Australian player. He is a, he's a great playmaker, a great feel for the game. He's very fucking tall. He's 6'8".
God damn.
He's about the same size as Cade Cunningham.
6'8" as a guard. That's ridiculous.
He's got great passing, man. He is a good finisher with both hands. He can finish with the right and the left. He's got a nice touch. He's very good in transition, and he could play at the wing too. So he could play. He's like a guard forward. This guy, with his size. So he's got a ton of upside as well.
Yeah, all I've been hearing about Giddey is everybody's loving him.
Right.
Everybody. And Mitch Gibson's loving it because, he's Australia. Aussie.
Yes. So Josh Giddey to the Memphis Grizzlies right here. And again, for those who are saying, well, I'm not really too high on Josh Giddey, you got to at least appreciate his upside.
Yep.
And the fact that he's going to the right situation, the grinding Grizz, where they get the best out of everybody on that team.
Yes.
So, hey, welcome Josh Giddey to the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think that'd be great because that, like you said, they're already deep enough. They go for someone that they could develop.
Yeah.
All
right, now on the clock for the Hornets. They have the 11th pick. Any Hornets fans in the chat? And I see MG in here. What's up, bro?
What up?
All right, the Hornets are on the clock, and some of their team needs, they need a variety of options here. They could use a big man in the front courts. They could also use a scoring guard as well.
Yeah.
For depth purposes. So here, they can go a variety of options, but
they're possibly losing Malik Monk and Cody Zeller.
Right.
Okay.
So for me, here's what I have them going. I'm gonna have them going Kai Jones. Kai Jones out of the great state of Texas.
Yeah.
Kai Jones, he's a big guy. He could play a forward and center. He could play the 4 or the 5. He is 20 years old. He's 6'11" with a 7'1" wingspan. He's got defensive versatility. He's athletic, explosive, finishing and cutting to the rim. He's good in transition as well. He's got some offensive upside. He's a really solid shot blocker.
Yeah.
And he's an excellent line driver with the ball. He goes straight to the fucking rim, and he has some pretty unusual moves, pretty smooth moves, especially for his size. So he's a bouncy athlete. Let's go with Kai Jones, and I think he fits what they're looking for right now.
I think that fits perfect. You said transition. They got LaMelo Ball, one of the best passers, or going to be possibly one of the best passers in the game.
Yeah.
We saw him looking great his rookie year.
All right, so here we go. Here's a summary of what we got here. I said every 5 picks, and we're already at 11. So here's what we have as a summary, folks. We have Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Jalen Suggs, Scotty Barnes, Jonathan Kuminga, Davion Mitchell, James Bouknight, Franz Wagner, Josh Giddey, and Kai Jones off the board in the top 11.
There you go.
Ow!
God, it can't be a string without Josh hitting his knee. Jesus.
Before we move on to pick number 12, do we have 300 likes yet?
Oh, let's refresh.
What's up, Donnie?
289. We're 11 away.
Woo! Let's go.
Come on, guys.
Take a drink here. Kind of parched.
Yeah. Don't mind Kai Jones. Kai Jones, man, represents UT, baby. UT.
Hell yeah.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Man, he was one pick away from maybe staying in Texas. Because now on that clock is the San Antonio Spurs.
That's true.
San Antonio Spurs. What I have for them as needs, again,
Yeah.
it's not like the NFL draft, so they don't have to really, get sticky with those needs,
Exactly.
But some of the needs they could use is talent in the front court, at the wing, and at the power forward.
Oh.
So,
They're definitely losing to DeMar DeRozan.
yeah. Maybe they could also probably use a good shooting guard maybe.
And weren't they shopping around some player? Who are they shopping around? Derek White and
DeJounte Murray, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So, remember, guys, a lot of shit could still change from now until tomorrow.
So, originally I had them going Jalen Johnson right here. Jalen Johnson
Yeah.
to the San Antonio Spurs. But now I'm going to change my pick.
What are you thinking?
And this could be Jalen Johnson.
Hey.
But now I'm going to go with Keon Johnson.
Oh.
Keon Johnson out of Tennessee. He is a wing player, 6'4". He's got a 6'7" wingspan, explosive athlete with raw skills, and could be a go-to scorer one day. He's got good athleticism, high energy. He's got great passion, a high motor with great playmaking potential. He's great at accelerating. Already a force as a straight line driver and has long-term upside to be a threatening pick-and-roll scorer if his ball handling improves.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Kai Jones here. I'm Keon Johnson. I'm sorry, Keon Johnson to the San Antonio Spurs.
There you go.
Keon Johnson to the Spurs.
There you go. There it is. There it is. Mason, the draft is tomorrow, and I think it's at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
So, just FYI.
All right, we will be live for that. Let's see, do we hit 300 likes? We hit 316, baby. Let's go.
Oh, 316.
On the road to 400, baby. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum.
So we appreciate everybody in here right now. Smack that like, hit that share. We appreciate it, guys.
All right, now on the clock
Who's
is
on the
the
clock?
Hoosiers, the Indiana Pacers with the 13th overall pick.
Ooh.
Now the Pacers, they could use a good combo guard, a wing player, a 3-and-D wing. So
Yeah.
somebody who could defend, somebody who can have some perimeter shooting.
Yep.
So, for me, it's one of two players. This could be Jalen Johnson to the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But I'm actually going to go with one of my favorite players from this draft in scouting. I'm going to go with Corey Kispert.
Ooh.
Absolute fucking phenomenal player out of Gonzaga. We watched this guy. We've called
Yeah.
some of his games. Corey Kispert, man,
That's right.
he is a wing player, 22 years old, 6'7", with a 6'7" wingspan, weighing 220 pounds. He is a 3-and-D wing who competes and can drain outside perimeter shots. He's good
They use
on
that.
and off the ball. He's a great hustler. Like I said,
Remember this guy.
a solid perimeter shooter. He might be the best shooter in this draft, folks.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I think he is the best shooter in this draft.
More than likely.
Not overall scorer, but shooter.
Yep.
He's a reliable defender, and he helps facilitate the flow of the offense. So that's really key right there. I love that. He's good
Yeah.
at finishing, and he knows how to win. Corey Kispert out of Gonzaga goes to the Indiana Pacers.
And he's a 4-year player out of college. Not a lot. You don't see that often.
Yes.
You don't see that. I like that.
So,
I like it.
And guys, as we're doing this, let us know if you guys agree, you disagree. Let us know what your picks are.
Yeah. And if you disagree, who you got?
Back on the clock is PJ and Eddie's Golden State Warriors
The Warriors again?
with the
Ugh.
14th overall pick.
Okay, so they got Davion Mitchell first.
They got Davion Mitchell. So what do they do here? I'm going to go with...
This could they go in their front court? Could they go maybe,
with the wing?
Maybe a wing guy. How long is Draymond going to be there for?
Right.
So
now, if Kai Jones is still available, like if it works out that Kai Jones is still available, I think absolutely they're going to take him.
Have to.
But in my mock draft, he's already off the board for me. So I'm going to have the Golden State Warriors taking Jalen Johnson. I'm going to have them taking Jalen Johnson, small forward, out of Duke.
Hey,
oh, man.
Duke's always a good, well-coached players.
Jalen Johnson, man, he is 6'9" with a 6'7" wingspan. He shoots 44% from three. PJ,
he's gonna fit right in.
Eddie, he can hit, man, from outside, bro. 44%. That is good, dude. He's a versatile forward with guard skills, with a lot of upside.
Yeah.
He opted out the remainder of his season back in Duke, right? So that kind of rubbed people the wrong way. That might have hurt his draft stock a bit because this dude is one of the best prospects in this draft.
Yeah.
He's a great rebounder, great athletic player, good playmaker, versatile. He's got high upside defensive potential. He's got good size. He's got great court awareness, and he's an active rebounder who can grab and go on the break, and that is important when you're playing Golden State Warriors style basketball.
Yeah.
So you get a guy like Davion Mitchell, right? And then you get a guy like Jalen Johnson who can also play the backcourt and on the wing as well. Good size. This is a good get for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Woo!
Like it. Definitely. You have to look into him, Eddie. Look into him.
I'm telling you, you'll like him, man. You'll like him. There's some people who are going to question his character because he opted out in Duke and because of something happened in high school as well. But, man, he goes to Golden State. He plays with Splash Brothers. He plays with Draymond. He plays with Steve Kerr. That's a good fit.
Yeah. He's got a great team around him. Very good team.
All right, now, guys, we are on the clock here at pick number 15, and this is the Washington Wizards.
And now we're out of the lottery now.
Yes, so you got to get potential, all right?
Yes.
And here's a guy who has tremendous upside into potential and someone who also fits a need for what the Washington Wizards need because some of their needs right here, defense, wing depth, they could use some shooting as well, but defense. They could use defense.
And remember, this team could make a splash, too, in the trades because Westbrook might be traded. Beal, he hasn't requested officially. Possibly.
Right. MG says the Wizards need defense. Absolutely right, MG. And for me, I'm going to go with the Wizards going with Usman Garuba. Forward, 19 years old, 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. Out of Real Madrid, he is a hyper defender who always makes the extra effort. He's got a high IQ on the defensive side. He's going to make a great impact as soon as he hits the floor. He's a great perimeter defender as well. With great hustle, he's a skilled passer as well. He often finds the open man, and he's a very strong rebounder. So second chance opportunities on the offensive side for the Washington Wizards could be huge. So... Man, this guy has a lot of upside. He's 19 years old, and he could develop his scoring potential.
Yeah.
This dude is going to be a monster.
His picture already looks intimidating.
Yeah, he don't mess around.
He looks like he's angry.
So let's go with Usman Garuba out of Spain.
If you glance, doesn't look like Jordan.
Oh, my God. Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Had to point that out.
So there goes Washington. So let's do a little recap now that we're out of the top 15. That's the top 15 picks, fellas. So since our last recap, Kai Jones went to the Hornets. Keon Johnson went to the San Antonio Spurs. Corey Kispert to the Indiana Pacers. Jalen Johnson to the Golden State Warriors. And Usman Garuba to the Washington Wizards.
Ooh.
Now back on the clock, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And they also have another pick coming up and two more picks. They have the 18th pick, too. So it's going to get interesting.
So, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, what are they going to do here? They have...
They really could go anything. They could go anything.
Yes.
Fuck. So Kumunga is already gone.
Mm-hmm.
So they addressed that.
Yeah.
Front court.
Yep.
You know, are they going to
So let's see. So here's their current roster right there.
Kemba might be gone.
Yep.
SGA, I don't know. But they last year they had Pokachevsky.
Pokachevsky.
I remember him. He was good.
Yeah, absolutely. So here for the Oklahoma City Thunder, I'm gonna go with somebody who kind of fell a little bit here. I'm gonna go with Moses Moody.
Everybody's been bringing up Moody.
Moses Moody right here, and this is an absolute steal.
I like that.
Absolute fucking steal. Moses Moody to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They could take him with their first pick. At 6.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, now here we go. We're with the Pelicans. They're on the clock right now.
And this is the one pick that they got from Grizzlies.
Yep.
They flip-flopped.
So the Pelicans are on the clock, and, man, they could use some more scoring. They could use a good, solid wing player.
Yeah.
Pelicans.
And they just traded for Valanciunas, right? So, do they want to get more depth in the front court, back court if they're losing Lonzo?
Mm-hmm.
This is they could go either way here.
I'm going to go with a guy who could absolutely fit what they're looking for right now. I'm going to go with Trey Murphy III out of Virginia. He's a guy who can play the 2 guard and the 3. He's 21 years old, 6'7", weighs 206. He's an elite shooter.
I was just about to say they need an elite shooter.
With a quick release and a versatile defender. Man, a good comp for you guys. So, like, just gonna kind of get a little comparison. Is an OG and an OB type of guy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with Trey Murphy, a good perimeter shooter, on the ball defender, off the ball defender, a 3-point assassin. He can make an impact on the defense, and he will be going to the Pelicans.
I was just thinking, if you have Zion, what's better than having an elite shooter?
Mm-hmm.
And if they're going to be losing Lonzo, which they probably will, they could use another guy that could play defense.
Right.
So, good.
All right, the Oklahoma City Thunder are back on the board here at 18, and they're going to get themselves another steal. This time they're going to go with a front court player and a tremendous upside player right here. Alperen Şengün, big man, out of Turkey. Alperen Şengün, and this is an absolute steal. This is a guy who's going to go between 10 and 18. If he's still here at 18, you have to take him.
Yeah.
This is a throwback starting big man with excellent post skill set and a knock for playmaking. He needs to improve his shooting range and a little bit of his defense, but he's 18 years old and he's got all the upside in the world.
And he's 6'9".
6'9", man, weighs 235. He's got great footwork and positioning. He's got a nice finishing touch, a good feel for the game, a solid rebounder. Mm-hmm. Again, he's got all the defensive potential in the world and a little bit of a mid-range potential as well.
Yeah.
He knows how to draw fouls. He lives at the free throw line. He's an excellent passer who can facilitate from the post and the elbow, so he can make plays even without having to score.
And I saw someone say, who was that? Said that he won the Turkish MVP.
Yes.
Wow, at 18?
Yeah.
That reminds me a little bit of Luka doing that at a young age.
A great prospect right here, man. Alperen Şengün going to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I like it.
Now on the clock is the New York Knicks.
Uh-oh.
New York Knicks, and what they need is some playmaking and some shooters.
They need some scores, man. They need some people that can put up some points.
So for the New York Knicks, I have them going Sharif Cooper, guard, out of Auburn. This guy shot 20 points per game. He's 22% from 3 with the potential to make that even better. He's a good ball handler, a playmaker, a good passer, good feel for the game. He's got a good speedy first step. He's very quick. Good. He's got a good on-ball defensive skill. He's a slippery ball handler who's very shifty. He can finish with either hand. He's got a soft touch for a floater. Oh. He's a pinpoint passer. This guy can make plays and he can shoot. And I'm going to go with Sharif Cooper to the New York Knicks.
Hey, I kind of use a little soft floater. That reminds me a little bit of D Rose there. Yeah. Come on.
He's got a good mid-range jumper.
Yeah.
He just needs to work on that 3-point shot. And once he's got that down, guys,
that'd be good.
He's an absolute stud. Now, on the clock, here at number 20 is the Atlanta Hawks. What they could use is maybe some big man depth. They could also use another guard to play alongside. of Trae Young. Lou Williams might be gone here pretty soon.
Might retire. He would contemplate retirement last year.
Yeah.
They could use some defense, too.
Right.
Oh, they could use defense.
So here's what I got for the Atlanta Hawks. If this happens, guys, mark my words, this could be one of the dynamic backcourts in the NBA in years to come.
Really?
I got the Atlanta Hawks, possibly. We'll see. Possibly, the Hawks are going to take right here on my mock draft, Cameron Thomas, guard out of LSU, who scored 23 points per game. He's a solid shooter from outside, from three. He is a bucket getter who can light up a scoreboard. A comp for some of you guys, because I know some of you guys like that, is CJ McCollum. Good CJ McCollum, you know? So imagine a CJ McCollum to pair with a Trae Young type of guy.
Oh.
Or even a Jordan. He's also another person is probably Jordan Clarkson type of guy.
Oh.
You know, so he's a great scorer. He's a 3-level scorer. So a 3-level scorer, meaning he can score from the inside. He can hit the mid-range. He can hit the outside shot. He knows how to draw fouls. He's very physical. He makes tough shots. He's got a good ball handling skills. Perimeter shooter. And he's a nice ISO scorer who thrives from the mid-range. He's a solid interior finisher who, again, like I said, he can draw fouls and get to the free throw line a whole lot.
That sounds like the Hawks game plan right there.
He's extremely confident in himself.
Oh.
He's not somebody who is going to get down when he's not having a bad, stretch. He's not going to fucking let that get to him. He's going to play through. He's very confident in himself, and he's got tremendous defensive potential.
He's going to fit right in with Trae Young.
So let's go with Cameron Thomas. Let's see, where is he? There you go. Boom, baby.
Good old LSU boy, huh?
There we go.
Good LSU.
All right, so here we go. Back on the clock is the New York Knicks.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay.
New York Knicks right here.
They went Sharif Cooper.
Yeah.
Now.
Sharif Cooper. So now they're going to go with some front court talent right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So I'm going to have the New York Knicks. Let's go with Isaiah Jackson, big man, 19 years of age with a 7'2" wingspan out of Kentucky.
I can use that.
This guy averaged 2.6 blocks in college.
Hey, Thibodeau's going to like that.
Exactly.
He loves defenders.
Exactly. If you can play defense with Thibodeau, that's how you get playing time.
You know, that tells me, though, that means Obi Toppin might lose a lot more playing time then.
Yep. Big time rim protector and shot blocker with a solid rebounding skill set. Elite athletic player who's got a high energy and motor, defensive versatility, offensive potential. So if this guy can start developing a nice little short to mid-range jumper to go with those defensive skills, man, at the age of 19, he could do it too. Yeah. Isaiah Jackson could be the premier big man going forward for the New York Knicks.
You know what sucks?
What?
That, of course, New York Knicks would get something that Dallas would need with our pick.
Right.
Because this is Dallas's pick that New York Knicks have. This is part of the Porzingis trade.
Right.
Fuck.
That's true. So let's do a little bit of a recap, folks. So here you go. That's picks 1 through 11 on the left side of the board. And here is picks 12 through 21. Bit of a recap since we last did one. So Corey Kispert, Jalen Johnson, Usman Garuba, Moses Moody, Trey Murphy, Alperen Şengün, Sharif Cooper to the Knicks, Cameron Thomas to the Hawks, Isaiah Jackson, solid little steal there for the New York Knicks. So Knicks, Mike Nixon, if you're still in the chat, you guys get Sharif Cooper, a guy like that who could score as well as an Isaiah Jackson type player.
Yeah.
Looking good.
That'd be awesome.
Now, on the clock is the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right. We got Laker fans in here? We're the Lake Show.
Yeah, Lakers fans, where are you at, guys?
Come on, let's see you.
All right.
See you.
So, the Lakers are trying to make some moves right now,
They
possibly. But let's say they don't make any moves here. They're staying put right here at 22.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Lakers, I have them drafting Chris Duarte out of Oregon. He's 24 years old. It's a little old, but don't let that hinder the Lakers in drafting a guy of this talent, because he is somebody who can contribute right off the hop. He is 6'6", a 6'6" guard with a 6'7" wingspan who averaged 17 points in college. He shot over 40% from three, and he averaged 2 steals a game. That is pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's a strong shooter who can improve as a playmaker. He's got some room to improve a little bit on that side.
And he can learn from LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. And he's a solid on-the-ball defender.
Oh.
So, 3-point shooter. He's got good shot selection, good transition play. He's got a great hustle and high motor, amazing jump shot, and he's got defensive fundamentals. So that's why I say he's got great potential here on the defensive side as well. You already saw that he can steal the ball, but he can continue to grow his defensive game because he's got a great fundamental skill set. A good comparison, probably a better version of a Danny Green.
Oh, fuck! Then that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Because he's a shooting guard, right? He's a guard. They need scorers from the guards. We saw how inconsistent KCP was for them. Imagine getting a guy that got, you said 40% 3-point shooting.
Yep.
They could definitely use that because they needed that badly last year, and no one stepped up.
Yep. So here we go. With the 23rd overall pick, back on the clock, is the Houston Rockets.
And recapping, they did get Jalen Green with the second pick, so that's that.
So here the Rockets are going to take a guy who, man, I don't know, he kind of fell here. He kind of fell. He's a great player.
Yeah.
And here's the reason why he fell, Sean. And I'm talking about Jared Butler, a guard out of Baylor who we watched.
Oh, he was amazing.
In the March Madness tournament.
Yeah.
The reason why he is falling, is because he has a heart condition. So a lot of teams are going to be scared of that.
That's true.
If it wasn't for his heart condition, he'd probably be a top 7 talent maybe.
Damn. Then you can't pass up him. 23rd?
Yes. And if you're the Houston Rockets and you already took Jalen Green, and man, you're trying to put butts in the seats and you're trying to sell something to the audience and put some competitive basketball out there, why not get a guy like Jared Butler, who's a great ball handler, a scoring guard, who can be a combo guard, so he can play with Jalen Green. He can play in any kind of combination you can see. He's a good on-the-ball defender. He's excellent from the 3-point line. He shoots over 40% from 3. Oh. He averaged 17 points a game, and averaged 2 steals a game in college. So he's a 3-point assassin who can play some good on-the-ball defense. He's a versatile spot-up shooter. He's a shifty ball handler with a high effort and on-the-ball defender. Like I said, good instincts on defense.
That'd be great.
Jared Butler, man, to the Houston Rockets is a nice get.
And especially, we all think that John Wall might not be there. He's not long-term, obviously. Right. Too injury-prone. This would be a good pick. Definitely be a good pick. So, Jalen Green and Jared Butler.
Yep.
Oh, that would be phenomenal.
Now, for their next pick, back on the clock.
Oh, they're back on. Oh, Jesus.
They have back-to-back picks here. Now they're on the clock here at 24. So they have Jalen Green and Jared Butler. All right. Here's what they're going to do now. They're going to take a wing player. Someone else who really fell in the draft. Sean, this guy probably like around this time last year, even for like a good part of the NCAA season, Zaire Williams, he was looking to be like a top 5 guy.
I remember.
A top 5 talent. People were saying maybe he could be top 3, talent in this draft. But he fell, man. And you know what? The Rockets, now that they already have Jalen Green, they have Jared Butler, who's a solid guy. They're going to take a chance here on Zaire Williams, who is 19 years old, a wing player out of Stanford. He's very tall, lanky, shot creator who, yes, he could improve his jumper and maximize his immense two-way potential. But this is a guy who, if he gets his stuff together, right, he's molded correctly. You're looking at something like between a Cam Reddish and a Brandon Ingram type guy.
Ooh.
So, we'll see. It all depends on his development, but this guy has a lot of potential. Remember, at one point, he was one of the top prospects going into this year's draft, but he fell. He's got a good ball handling skills, off-ball defensive skill set. He's got good size, athleticism, good shot selection potential, good playmaker, shooting potential. He's got a potential everywhere, all over around the court. So, if you can mold this guy correctly, Zaire Williams could be a good little steal here for the Rockets.
And think about it, he's not going to be no pressure on him because they got Jalen Green and those guys. So it's like, not a lot of pressure. He could just develop naturally.
Right. Now here on the clock with the 25th pick, the Clippers.
Ooh.
I have them selecting Ayo Dosunmu, The Clippers could use another guard. They could use some bench scoring. And why not take Ayo Dosunmu, who is a guard out of Illinois. He's 21 years old. He's 6'3". He's a crafty combo guard who can control the pace of the game and is a tone setter. Good on the ball defender. Great hustler, a big time closer who can take some big time shots at the ends of games. He's someone who can have a little clutch gene in the NBA. He's great in transition and he can change speed and direction very, very well. So let's go with Ayo Dosunmu going to the Clippers. All right, let me find him here.
Clippers would be good. Because the biggest question, are they going to be able to pay Reggie Jackson?
So if you see Ayo,
There he goes. Yep.
All right, so that was Ayo off the board to the Clippers.
There you go, guys.
All right, number 20. Okay, are we close to 400 likes, guys? We're close to 400 likes. We're at 353. Let's get to 400.
47 more, guys. Come on, we can do it.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you. And again, we will be live tomorrow for the NBA draft.
So come back and hang out for that.
Denver Nuggets are now on the clock here at 26. Some of their needs, they could use a scoring guard. Remember, Jamal Murray's not going to be there to start the season because of an injury.
Definitely, probably not.
They could also use a backup center, But for me, the Denver Nuggets are going to take Trey Mann, guard out of Florida. He's a solid knockdown shooter who can create space and score from just about anywhere. He's got good perimeter scoring skills, ball handling. He's a very shifty ball handler. Yep. He's got good size, athleticism. He's got even more shooting potential to him. He's got a soft touch on his floater. And he's a solid playmaker. Let's go with Trey Mann to the Denver Nuggets.
As we saw last year, they looked good last year. They were a top 3 pick, top 3 team, sorry. If they could just stayed healthy or had more depth at that guard position,
right?
You never know.
Now on the clock is the Brooklyn Nets with the 27th overall pick.
There you go.
And the Brooklyn Nets, they could use a backup guard, a 3D and wing, someone to contribute immediately. Some good depth here for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, especially if they don't keep Dinwiddie.
So a good player right here to draft would be Jaden Springer, guard out of Tennessee. He's 18 years old. He's 6'4", weighs 202. He's a 46% shooter, 44% from 3.
Damn.
And averaged 1.3 steals a game in college. So he's a good on and off the ball defensive player, a creative scorer, a high IQ on both ends of the court.
They need that.
Solid playmaker on defense with good anticipation. So he could see things almost before they happen, right? So a high energy guy who can create shots, who can hit from anywhere, and a solid defender.
Yeah, I like this.
A comp for you guys would be something like a Marcus Smart type of guy.
Oh, they could definitely use a guy like that.
So let's go Jaden Springer
Yeah.
to the Brooklyn Nets.
And now, holy shit, the 76ers are on the clock.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Already to the 76ers.
What's up, QC? It's hot as fuck outside tonight.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we have a heat advisor this whole week.
Yeah.
Panthers were with the $4.99. Says, sorry I'm late, but thanks for giving the Hornets Kai Jones. Perfect fit for you guys. I wouldn't even mind it if you guys went Alperen Şengün. I wouldn't mind it if you guys went Corey Kispert, but Kai Jones, he is someone who fits an immediate need for you guys.
Yeah, love it. Take care of him. Texas boy. Y'all get him.
All right. Thank you so much, Panthers Row, for the donation. All right, we're winding down the first round. But here on the clock is the Philadelphia 76ers. So, MG, where you at, bro?
MG, are you still in here?
Yo, what's up, Henry? What's going on, man?
Oh, Henry, did you see that?
Yo, so Henry, remember when we went to that Bulls game back in like 96, 97? We went to that Bulls game. Last night I was on the Discord with the boys, and I was going through some of my old stuff that I have from back in the day. Bro, check this out. I found the old program from that game, bro, that I still have in mint condition. Sean Elliott, Scottie Pippen on the cover right there. Bro, I still have this.
That's crazy.
Mint condition, dude. From that game.
Can't believe it.
In the 96-97 season. Wow.
No,
T-Web, it cost $5 back then, bro. Look, $5. It was $5 back then.
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that the price at the top.
Yeah, bro. It's in excellent condition. But
yeah.
Anyway, Henry, for your Spurs.
Spurs are where are they at? Oh, Keon Johnson.
Keon Johnson, man. Keon Johnson, dude, from Tennessee. That's who we got going to your San Antonio Spurs.
Yep.
But back to the 76ers. MG, I don't know if you're still in the house. I think I saw Isaiah in here. Isaiah, what's up, bro? I changed things up on the mock draft. I now have you guys going Chris Duarte out of Oregon because Trey Murphy got taken up already before that. So 76ers right here, Sean. Sixers, they could use shooting and a floor spacer.
They need it bad.
And I have a great potential pick for them right here. I have the 76ers drafting Nashawn Bones Highland. The best nickname out of this draft by a mile. His nickname is Bones. Bones Highland, guard, out of VCU. He averaged 20 points per game in college. He shot 44% from the field, and he's almost a 40% shooter from three. He averaged almost 2 steals a game in college as well.
So you're saying that he won't pass up an open layup?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this dude is phenomenal. He's a fearless scorer who can hit from anywhere with good defensive upside. A fierce shooter from anywhere. So think of a guy like a Jamal Crawford type of player. Now, the reason why he has that nickname Bones, and probably why he's going so late in this draft in the first round, is because he's all skin and bones. The guy has probably the thinnest frame out of anybody in this first round, in this draft. But he doesn't let that stop him.
Yeah.
The dude is a scorer. We have a $2 donation from Donnie Couch's Bones, baby. Bones Highland. I think that's a cool nickname for a guy to go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think that will fit in well. They love those nicknames.
3-level scorer. He's got unlimited range. He's a 3-point assassin. He's got a great mentality. When I watch the interviews from all the draft prospects, I don't think I've enjoyed anyone more than watching Bones Highland interviews. He does have such a great personality. He's a great talker. You know, that might bode well for him in the future. If he wants to go into the broadcast booth or become an analyst or something like that. He's got a great story to him, man. He almost died when he was younger because he was in a fucking house fire that killed a couple of his family members when he was young, man. This dude's phenomenal, man. So, yeah, even though he's all skin and bones, he doesn't let anything stop him. He is an assassin who's got great confidence. He's got long arms. He knows how to use them. Bones Highland going to the 76ers. He's a tough kid. Yeah. He's going to go to a tough place.
Replacing Ben Simmons.
So let's go. Nashawn Highland.
Let's go.
All right. Now on the clock is QC's Phoenix Suns.
Perfect timing for you to be in here, QC.
So the Phoenix Suns, man, they could use a guard, man, especially for the bench. You know, Chris Paul might be out. Cameron Payne might be out.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with those.
So here's what I have for your Phoenix Suns, and I think this would be a phenomenal get for you guys.
Yeah.
I have you guys drafting at 29, Miles McBride, guard out of West Virginia. He's 20 years old. He's 6'1" with a 6'8" wingspan. He's a hard-nosed guard, QC, with athletic ability, agility, and a solid defender who got better every single year in college at everything. He's going to make a great defensive impact right from the hop. He's great hustle, great strength, athleticism, amazing wingspan. Like I said, he plays very unselfish. He makes very quick decisions in the open floor, and he can knock down the shot off the catch. And his potential for playmaking and shooting, like I said, everything got better every single year this kid played basketball.
Oh.
He could be a great fit for the Phoenix Suns. Miles McBride.
That's always what you want. Someone that's always getting better.
There you go.
Can never hit on that.
All right, we're 18 likes away, says T-Web, from hitting 400, baby.
Come on, guys.
18 likes away, baby.
What are y'all waiting on? Come on.
Hey, yeah, QC, if you guys get that, man, he's going to be good. All right, with the last pick in the first round, the Utah Jazz are on the Clark. On the Clark?
Clark?
They're on the Clark.
Clark.
So the Utah Jazz are on the clock right now, and they could use some good wing depth, maybe a backup big man. They could use a guard or a wing interior scorer.
That's true.
So, here's what I have for the Utah Jazz, the last pick. I have them going J.T. Thor.
I was just thinking maybe someone in the front court.
Yeah.
That's a power forward.
J.T. Thor out of Auburn. He's 18 years old. He's got a 7'3" wingspan.
Jesus.
A versatile defender who shows really solid offensive potential. The size, the athleticism. He's an amazing rim protector. Great defensive versatility. He's somebody that, because look, the Utah Jazz, we've seen this a lot in the playoffs. They struggle with throwing defensive bodies on the wing when they're playing against guys like Kawhi and George and such. So he's somebody that they can legitimately throw out there and who can defend some of those guys for years to come. He's very fluid. He's got long strides who can run easily from one end of the court to the other side and to the other side like that, lightning quick.
Dude, Matt, you said good rim protector, him and Gobert.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, absolutely. But you leave Gobert in the paint, right?
Yeah.
Like defending the immediate interior, and you could throw him out there instead of Rudy Gobert having to come out to guard like a Kawhi. You could have JT Thor throwing out there
because we saw Gobert get a little exposed sometimes in moments like that.
Yep. So let's go with JT Thor to round out the first round to the Jazz, and there you have it, folks. So there is the recap.
Yep.
We'll scroll down here so you guys can see one from pick 1. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Jalen Suggs, and such going all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see to the 15th pick with Wizards getting Usman Garuba.
Yep.
Spurs getting Keon Johnson.
I saw someone ask the Pacers Corey Kispert.
Corey Kispert, 3-and-D wing, man.
I remember this Kispert. Isn't he the one with the headband?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All right, and here from 16 to 30, you got Moses Moody. Right here to the Oklahoma City Thunder, Trey Murphy. Alperen Şengün goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they have one of the best drafts in this mock. Sharif Cooper going to the Knicks. Isaiah Jackson going to the Knicks.
Yep.
Jared Butler and Zaire Williams going to the Rockets to pair up with Jalen Green out of this draft.
God, amazing.
And Jaden Springer going to the Brooklyn Nets. We had the Los Angeles Lakers taking Chris Duarte from Oregon, and Phoenix Suns, who were the Western Conference champions, they take Miles McBride, and it ends with JT Thor going to the Utah Jazz. That is the final mock draft, folks.
All right, let us know what y'all think. Bro, but yeah, that 4 right there should be pretty much done.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right, make this a little bit bigger here. Oh, nope. Wrong thing. There we go.
I hate when you you click on what you want and then it takes you somewhere else.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right, so make this a little bit bigger here. Now, here's some other prospects that I have, because I'm not going to leave you guys hanging like that. Here's some other top prospects, the other 10 solid prospects right here that could go into the first round. And if you have a second round pick, like my Chicago Bulls, who are drafting at 38, you could still get some really good talent here.
Yeah.
Josh Christopher, guard out of Arizona State. Joshua Primo, guard out of Alabama. Joel Ayayi from Gonzaga, who we watched plenty of in the March Madness.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Isaiah Todd, power forward out of the Ignite. So, yeah, he played professional ball as well.
Who else did that? There was a couple of them in there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Remember, we watched him. He played from Villanova. He is a 6'9" beast. Greg Brown out of Texas. Quentin Grimes, shooting guard from Houston. Kessler Edwards from Pepperdine, small forward. Charles Bassey, center out of West Kentucky. Keep him in mind. Charles Bassey. He might be someone who can creep into the first round tomorrow.
Ooh.
And B.J. Boston, shooting guard out of Kentucky. Now, for my Chicago Bulls, here's what I think. So if we have any Bulls fans in the chat, at 38, here are the 2 guys that I think we could draft. Jeremiah Robinson Earl out of Villanova, or maybe even Charles Bassey from Kentucky, because from West Kentucky. Because, I mean, we might lose Daniel Tice. So, Jeremiah Robinson Earl or Charles Bassey, I would not mind that for the Chicago Bulls at 38.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
So there you go, guys. That's the mock draft. A lot of work went into that.
Yeah.
A lot of work, and tomorrow we will be live for the NBA draft. And we'll see how it all plays out.
And a lot of rumors. A lot of teams want to trade back into the picks, a lottery picks, or in just the first round. Woo-hoo! I would love for both of our teams to make a move. I'm not sure if my team will make a move, but your team. There's some rumors.
Yeah, Bulls might get into the first round. King PJ says Kyrie Walker, a prospect I played against in middle school. Really?
Oh, that's what's up.
Really, dude?
That's what's up. Did you get dunked on?
Oh, shit. He got dunked on like a motherfucker.
I think he got posterized.
Damn. You guys should have a radio show or podcast. We're right here, right now. This is our show.
This is our show, yeah.
Nazar, thank you so much, man. And guys, if you enjoyed the mock draft, if you're watching this live, you're watching this on the replay, hit that thumbs up. This took a lot of freaking work, so hit that thumbs up on the live stream, and I'm going to post a timestamp when the mock draft starts, so if you're watching the replay,
yeah,
you can go right through.
Yes, so thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Go grab another beer. We're going to hang out for a little bit.
Yep. King says, bro, he was actually dunking his shit in 8th grade. Jeez.
8th grade?
Wowza.
Just like me.
Wowza. Crazy, man. If Moses' booty falls to 16, I will buy Sean a muffin. A muffin? I don't like muffins. Why would you buy me a muffin? I don't want a muffin. Peruvian, who's our favorite teams? I'm a Mavs fan. Josh is a Bulls fan. If you're talking about NBA. NFL draft is so much more hyped up. NBA draft is hyped up just as much. Well, both drafts are great. Both are great. NFL and NBA. Where do you think Simmons will go? Shh. Well, according to Woj today, the fucking Philadelphia 76ers want the fucking the kitchen sink, everything. They want a fucking James Harden type of trade.
Yeah.
They want everything. But you're probably going to have to come down a little bit to be able to make a trade. So, not sure if a trade will happen with Ben Simmons right away, but at least they're shopping him finally.
Spurs turned down Ben Simmons deal, thank God. Yeah.
I wouldn't like him over there in San Antonio. I don't think he'd fit. Whew. But yeah, I think they're asking way too much.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah. What's up, MD Gaming? I'm a happy sports fan today. My Indians won and Sports Sphere is live. Oh, thank you, buddy.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that, homie.
And it's the Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Where did they come up with that name? I did not expect that.
Apparently it's a thing in Cleveland.
Oh,
so like, I guess like around the city of Cleveland or on this bridge or whatever. I don't remember. I saw some story about it, but there's like these statues on the bridge or whatever, on the bridges of Cleveland, and they call them guardians. That watch over the traffic and everything. I guess that's where the name comes from.
Interesting.
I want a sports team named the Gargoyles. Yes.
Wouldn't that be epic?
Yes. Gargoyles. Will y'all be live for the draft? Yes, Henry. We will be live tomorrow. We will be live around 6:40.
I think it starts at 7 o'clock our time. So
yeah, about 6:40 we'll be live. We're gonna get the party going.
Yeah. So y'all better be back in here. All y'all better be back in here, you sons of bitches.
What were the picks tonight? Says Andrew. Hey, Andrew. If you want to scroll back, we did a recap of the entire first round.
Yep.
And if you want to go back and watch the breakdown of every single pick, you very well can.
Yep. And we're 2 likes away from 400.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. There's got to be a couple people in here that haven't had the like. Let's go. Hey, what's up, JB Taylor? So I'm still waiting for Indiana to get a baseball team. I'm a deep backs fan. Oh.
Wait, who to get a baseball team?
Indiana.
Indiana? I'm surprised they don't.
I'm kind of shocked.
They have a good minor league fan base because I remember my mom would take me to a couple of games out there. And what's it say? Do you think the Bulls are going to make the playoffs? And if they do, which seed? I think the Bulls will make the playoffs, and I'm thinking a 7th. I'm gonna say 6th to 8th seed for the Chicago Bulls next year. But I feel a little bit more confident that it could be better. Because remember,
it's true.
You know, we could have made the play-in with an opportunity to get in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But Zach LaVine got hurt. There's a bunch of issues.
Yeah.
After we made that trade for Vucevic, I think we practiced one fucking time, one time from the time we traded for Vucevic to the end of the season. Because
That's
of
crazy.
COVID and all kinds of other crazy things that were happening. No training camp for the rookies. You know, Patrick Williams, he's been working like a boss during the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bulls are going to light it up next year in the East.
I already pretty much right after y'all made that trade, I felt like y'all were going to probably be in the playoffs this coming up season.
Yep.
So yeah.
T-Web says the Bulls had a decade to correct this shit. They had a longer than that. Garpax was one of the worst front offices in the NBA, and thank God we got rid of them last offseason.
Yeah.
So with this new regime, hopefully things get better, but that long period of Gar Forman and John Paxson was just fucking awful. Not only did they make horrible decisions, but they fucking they made guys want to leave. They made guys hate the game of basketball because they were paranoid. They had spies spying on players. I'll never forget when Jimmy Butler said that.
Yeah.
And some of the other guys said the same thing too. Garpax was a horrible, tyrannical regime.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that's over. So glad that's over. Took long enough. I'm so glad it's over. But yeah. I got some low expectations for my Cavs this year. MD Gaming, y'all got some talent. Y'all just got to get a couple more pieces. And the Cavs, we hope. We really do hope that they do good. I really like Jared Allen. I hope y'all let him go, though. But I don't think y'all will.
You know what's really crazy? Like, going through all the ads in this thing. Like...
Oh, that's when Pizza Hut was good.
Exactly. Like, I only get it out of
Necessity?
Necessity, because
Yeah.
they and Domino's stay up open pretty late. But from anyone from the 90s who remembers, tell me if this is wrong, but Pizza Hut tasted different in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
A lot different.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's when they actually had, remember, like...
A restaurant.
Yeah, a restaurant you can go sit and eat.
And some of them had buffets and stuff.
Yeah.
It was so much different back in the day.
Oh, you're not wrong there. Also KFC. KFC, Pizza Hut. I felt like they just dumbed down their quality, and it's been shit ever since.
Yep.
It's been shit ever since. Oh, what is that?
Butter crust.
Oh, I don't know why I glanced and it looked like a fucking White Castle. Got me excited.
But yes, they had better ingredients back then, T-Web. Look at this old ad right here.
Oh.
I love you, man. Look at that old Bud Light.
That is classic Bud Light.
Look at that. That's how I remember Bud Lights.
Yeah.
And Budweisers, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, man. Can we get, like, those old cans? Just people, you see them popping over in the movies, chugging them? Oh, man. Ugh.
Oh, my God.
What?
Henry, do you remember Foot Action?
What the fuck is that?
Do you remember Foot Action back in the day? I don't know if they still have those in San Antonio, but...
What the fuck is that?
It was a sports store.
Oh. I was like, what? Burger King was good? Yeah, Burger King used to be really good, too. Burger King dropped drastically. It's crazy how all these fast food restaurants just got so lax on their quality. It's fucking ridiculous.
You guys want to buy a new Nissan truck?
Oh, my God. What is that?
Buy a new Nissan.
Oh, my God. And that was stylish back then.
Yep.
Y'all have no idea. No idea.
KSAT 12. Oh, my God, Henry. I remember that.
What is it?
It was a local news channel. God, I remember listening to that news station.
Yep.
Holy shit.
QC says, yo, that truck is probably reliable as fuck still. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't make them like they used to, right? They don't make them like they used to. Y'all remember the Pizza Hut PS1 demos? I lived on them. PS1 demos.
PS1 demos?
From Pizza Hut?
I don't remember. We didn't go to Pizza Hut like that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Only for like my coaches on my teams, they would take us to Pizza Hut. But look at Grant Hill.
Oh my God.
Look at Grant Hill. Man, look at that jersey.
Jeez, that is a classic jersey.
Look at that.
I kind of like that jersey.
Oh, look at this NBC little ad right here. Dan Marino on there.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
Good old Dan.
Are y'all from here or what? We're from Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in San Antonio, bro. I'm like, This is like memory lane right here.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Crazy thing is he grew up in San Antonio. I was born in San Antonio, but I grew up in Dallas. And now we're both here in Dallas. D-Town.
You know Dominique Wilkins was on the Spurs roster in 96-97 season?
Really?
I did not remember that. I don't remember that. But yeah, he was.
Oh, I did not know that.
Dominique Wilkins.
That is crazy.
Hey, look, trash beer.
Oh God, I don't understand how anybody can like Miller. That's one that like I just hate Miller. Miller Lite. Ugh. And the fucked up thing is both of our teams, football teams, only have Miller at their stadiums.
This was the NBA's 50th season. Who remembers that? The 50th season of the NBA.
Wow.
We're now... Oh,
no
no, shit. Wrong hat. We're now 75 years in.
So 25 years later.
Yep. Damn, Henry. We went to that game 25 years ago, bro.
Ah, damn, bro. Monty Williams was a Spur, he said.
Monty Williams.
Was
Vinny
he?
Del Negro. Remember Vinny Del Negro?
Oh, I remember that guy.
He used to coach the Bulls at one point.
Yep, I remember that.
B-minus, I wasn't even alive back then. Isn't that crazy?
Damn, y'all are
Wait, we remember things that you weren't even alive for?
y'all are so young. Y'all are so young. Some of y'all weren't even alive.
You might check your text.
I got a Bulls hat, the old school. Andrew, yeah, Josh has got like 50 of them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
T-Web says, enjoy the youth. Enjoy it. Yes,
Seriously, guys.
take everything in. And save things.
Yes.
Save things. I wish I would have saved so much more stuff from back in the 90s because, like, one, it's good to, like, remember and reminisce and nostalgia, right?
Yep.
But also, like, man, a lot of those things are collectibles, man. Like, some of those, everything from the toys, the cards, all the stuff that we used to have back in the day.
Yeah.
Take care of things and cherish things.
And just enjoy the moments, guys. Enjoy the moments. Oh.
Josh, didn't you have a mint Batman action figure? Yes. Your
Yeah.
dad got me that for my birthday. Your dad got me that for my birthday, and I forgot who ruined it. Was it you or Anthony? I remember one time, because they would do this. Henry and his brother, Anthony.
Yeah.
They would sometimes want to borrow my toys and be like, shit. Because they'd get crazy, especially Anthony. He would fucking go crazy with the toys. And I remember one time they wanted to borrow my Wolverine, and it was a badass Wolverine, man. He had this like brown jacket with the blue jeans, and he looked like really fucking fierce, and he had the retractable claws. And he's like, hey, can I borrow that? And I was like, okay. And then the next day, fucking Henry comes to my house. He knocks on the fucking door, and he hands me my Wolverine back in pieces. The head, the legs, the arms, the body, everything was separate from each other. And I'm like, what the hell happened? It was in pieces. And Henry's like, don't worry, I'll pay for it. And he went to go give me a jar full of like pennies and nickels. I was like, I don't want this.
Did you, what? You couldn't take the Coinstar?
He had no Coinstar. He absolutely dumb. I was like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. I was like, okay. Damn it, Henry.
Hey, at least he tried to pay you, though.
Yes.
Props to that.
But he destroyed my toy.
What if he just went to his parents' wallet, found 100?
Oh my God. I'm like, all right.
Does this cover it? And Josh like, I guess.
Well, it's a good starting point.
Keep going, weekly.
He must have had some serious playtime with that shit. Well, what I think happened was they had one of those old Tonka trucks, those two. Like, you know the old Tonka trucks that was like made out of steel?
Yep. I remember those motherfuckers.
Here's what I think happened. I think they took my Wolverine, they took the Tonka trucks, and they went wham! Like that.
Probably. Tonka trucks. Did you ever play the video game Tonka trucks?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think I played a video game of it. That was fun.
Henry said the head came off. Everything was... Like, the retractable claws, those were in pieces, too.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, nothing was together anymore.
But Wolverine, you know, he regenerates, so he should have came back to life, right?
Not this time. He couldn't survive Henry and his brothers.
God
playtime.
damn.
That was his Achilles heel.
Oh, my God. T-Web's still keeping an eye out on eBay for that Tim Duncan rookie. Good luck finding that for a cheap, though.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. God damn. Arturo says, was it Hugh Jackman Wolverine?
No. Oh, no, not even close. This was like mid-90s.
Bro, come on now.
This was like... When did the first X-Men come out? 99? 2001? Somewhere around that time.
Are you talking about the movies? Yeah, I think it was 2000. I think it was around there.
You saw a Tim Duncan rookie card going for under $6? What?
No fucking way. That's no way.
I gotta find that out. I'll buy that. No
Yeah.
problem. I'll buy multiple Tim Duncan rookie cards.
Fuck. Try to get it signed.
And then my life could be complete, T-Web.
That's crazy if you could find one for under $6. That'd be crazy.
Nobody knew who Hugh Jackman was back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men was the first time I ever remember Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, because before that he was doing Broadway stuff, right? Probably. Because he'd love to do musicals or Broadway stuff, and he's from Australia, right? So, yeah, I think that was his big major one.
Oh, PJ. One time I told my mom that I was like, hey, I told everybody the story that you didn't buy me my Tim Duncan card, which I gave her shit for years, and my dad too. And my mom was like, oh, great. So now everybody around the world thinks I'm a terrible mother because I didn't buy her a Tim Duncan card. I was like, it scarred me for life, Mom.
Yes. Josh had to vent and get it out, it's therapeutic.
I want to do some coke. I want to do some coke and get drunk with Charlie Sheen in Miami. It seems like a fun time. Jesus.
Are you gonna fucking have tiger blood?
Tiger blood?
Isn't that what he says, Charlie Sheen? He's got
See?
tiger blood in him?
50. 25.
He's cheating.
God damn it, B-Money.
I'm telling you, he's got to be cheating.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck.
There's no way. Because that was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Fucking B-Money.
He's cheating.
We expected you to confront her on street, man. It's Steve. Damn you, Redmond. B-Money's like, I'm built different.
If she ever does come back on stream, I'm going to ask her that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to know something.
Why didn't you buy Josh's Tim Duncan card?
Josh just starts bawling.
PJ said, at least B-Money didn't say Bill Cosby. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn, that's tough. Sabretooth got to him. That could have happened, too. Maybe Sabretooth got to Wolverine.
Maybe.
So what's the story? Like, I want to know what the real origin of Sabretooth is, because there's been times where they say Sabretooth and Wolverine are brothers, and then I've seen where they're not. Like, I'm
think
confused.
I mean, it depends because there's different variances in comics,
Yeah, that's true.
I think he might be. I don't know. I have no idea. But Henry says, "Do you still have your Bulls cards?" Oh, I have all my cards, all of them. That's what I was going through last night. I was going through some of my cards. I have some pretty valuable Michael Jordan cards, but yeah, I have everything. I have them all.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Wolverine Origins made it seem like they were brothers, But then other times, they don't know each other until they start fighting when they're adults. So it's like, I don't know.
Brian, Colossus, man. I used to have a Colossus toy. That was awesome. Andrew says, I collected Pogos. You mean Pogs? Who remembers Pogs back in the 90s?
Holy shit.
Oh, my goodness. Henry, do you remember Pogs? Remember how... like kids around the neighborhood, we would fucking get together and we'd have the Pogs in the cylinders. Like you'd have a bunch of Pogs, and then you have the slammers, right? So you put your Pogs were like these little cardboard things, right? And they all had like awesome designs and shit. So you would get your Pogs, and everybody else would get their Pogs, and you put them in the middle, right? And you stack them, and you take the slammer, and your goal was to hit the Pogs, and whatever you can make flip on the backside, you get to keep that.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, God, the things that we enjoyed back then.
Yep.
Oh, so much fun.
B-Money, the Pokemon cards, that's one of the things I wish I would have really got into and fucking saved. Because the Pokemon cards are very valuable.
I still have a whole book of them.
You should.
I want to see how much they are.
Yeah, you should one day just sit down at your desk, go through your Pokemon cards, and try to find the value online of them.
Because I have a holographic Charizard.
That could be worth thousands of dollars.
I think I looked where it gave me a range where it was hundreds to thousands.
You should really fucking get that checked out.
Ooh, got a 60.
I got a 60 on your app, but he's got 4 left. Fuck.
Yeah, he's gonna get it. I kind of want to. One of these days when we're doing one of these streams, I should bring it over, and we'll fucking do this on stream.
Yeah.
And go through it. I have a shit ton of cards too, even just the basic cards. I have fucking stacks.
And if you have multiple versions of them and they're valuable, sell them.
Yeah.
Get some moolah, baby.
I would fucking. That'd be awesome. First edition. I don't remember which one it was, Brian. I remember I Googled it and I searched it. They have that database or whatever you can find online. I gotta bring it over one of these days and we'll look at them.
You need to find those, B. You need to find those cards, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because who knows what you got. You probably got, like, stacks.
Charizard was my favorite. God.
You probably got stacks of cash.
Oh.
Yeah, what's this QC about a pirate?
Oh, yeah.
I need to hear this story, buddy. They're somewhere in my basement. Ooh, go get them.
Yeah.
Because basements can acquire fucking humidity and like
Yeah.
they can get like damp and shit.
Yeah.
Make sure that didn't happen.
That's a little scary. I gotta find mine. I think mine are in my closet in my room.
So with QC saying what? That tells me that it was probably bullshit.
King made it up.
Yeah.
King heard him say something.
PJ's is gonna straight up say it. You're so ignorant, man. Oh my god, bro.
Jesus Christ.
B Money, if I were, I'm not kidding. You might have some cards if they are from way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You might have something that's extremely valuable, like a hidden treasure type thing.
Yeah.
Go look for them, bro.
You gotta understand, man, that fucking, especially with Pokemon Go coming back, it made a whole new surge back in the spotlight. So.
Did you guys see Zach Urge City hair? Big Fridge, I did not.
Yeah, we don't really follow people's hair styles. But hey,
what does he have, like a mohawk or something like that?
I have no idea. But when are they? They haven't traded him yet, right?
I don't know.
Eagles.
And B Money, it's your turn. You didn't send it, I guess. It's your turn. It still says opponent's move. You probably didn't send it. Send it.
Yeah, get it together, man.
Is Jimmy Graham still a Make-A-Wish kid? He looks like one for sure.
As long as he has that bald head.
My sons are 7 and 5, says Anthony. They both saw the Space Jams and think Part 2 is better. Though I'm a Laker fan, I had to educate them that Jordan is the GOAT, not LeBron. Well, you're raising them right, Anthony. But,
yes.
Look, it's a kid's movie, right? And, yeah, they're probably going to like the newer version better. Right? I get that. But it's always the OG version, man.
Like, dude, have they watched the original? Hopefully they have.
Well, so the new one has, like, you know, they implement, like, modern, like, video games and
true.
Graphics and terminology.
That's true.
Why they call it Space Jam 2, I have no idea. Because, see, in Space Jam, it was aliens from outer space that come in and try to take over Toon World and shit.
Mm-hmm.
In Space Jam 2, they're not in space. They're in the CPU of Warner Brothers. They're like in the hard drive, like, yeah, where everything is stored. That's where they're at. This is where the whole story takes place.
Are you serious?
It has nothing to do with space at all.
Are you serious?
So yeah. So people say, well, it has nothing to do with the original. Yes, it does. They make tons of references to Part 1, and they call themselves Space Jam when they're not in space. It has nothing to do with space.
That's stupid. I don't understand that shit. That's a little bit of annoying. Yeah.
Have you watched the Forever Purge? No.
Probably won't. Pennywise? Did Pennywise make an appearance?
Yes. Pennywise is in there a lot.
Really?
Yes. He's
Okay.
on the sideline like the entire game.
Oh.
Just making silly faces.
Creepy.
Web Jam. That's accurate, QC. Web Jam. Welcome to the Web Jam. I don't know.
I thought you were about to bust it out, man. Oh, shit. About to drop a heater right
Man,
there.
that Space Jam soundtrack, that's another reason why it blows out this one. Because it was such a pop cultural hit. That soundtrack was one of the top selling ones of the decade.
Yeah.
R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly.
Yep.
Space Jam by DJ Quartz, I think it was.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
And then, of course, Seal's song, which was
Which one was that?
Fly Like an Eagle.
Eagle.
That was a huge hit by Seal.
Oh, my God. That was part of that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a classic. That's a classic.
Could you guys move? I can't see the draft board. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you can always go back, but if you want to just glance.
We're going to be live for like 5 more minutes, guys.
Is there any way we zoom out, maybe? So we can show the full thing? Or
Yeah.
make it easier so we don't have to scroll up and down for them if they want to see it.
There's most of the board right there.
Yeah, I think it's just missing like 4.
There you go.
Yeah. Like 6. Okay, I counted wrong.
So, there you go.
Yeah.
We have a $4.99 donation from Mr. Nobody. It says OKC will trade 2 first for top 4 pick and keep their own, guaranteed.
I think that's probably what a lot of teams are wanting because they're only trying to package SGA in a pick, right? And they have, 3 in the first round? I think they have 3.
Anthony, yes, I Believe I Can Fly was one of the biggest hits that defined the decade.
Really did.
For real. Denzel says, do you think the Warriors can win a chip next year? They could.
Yeah.
They're going to be a contender for the title.
Dude, as long as they stay healthy, Clay and Steph, oh, yeah. Phenomenal.
But, Mr. Nobody, thank you so much for that donation, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
There's actually someone in the world who has Thor in their name. Yes, JT Thor. Of course, when he dunks it, you got to say something along the lines of, and there goes Thor's hammer or whatever.
Oh, dropping the hammer.
Yeah, Thor's hammer.
I actually like that. Thor dropped the hammer on those sons of bitches. Jalen Green going number 1. Jose, Cade Cunningham's going to be the number 1 taken. Let's get real here.
B-Money, are you going to fucking make your move or what, boy?
Jesus.
It's your move.
He's scared, man.
Waiting for opponent.
Yeah, he's scared.
Come on.
He probably fucked up.
Come on. Just had to know what R. Kelly was actually doing during that time. For real.
I don't think any of us really want to know. Well, we already know what he's... Fucking piece of shit.
B-Money, it's not my turn. It's your turn. You probably took the turn, but you forgot to send it. You probably closed out too early.
Yep.
It still shows your turn.
Go back in it.
So, QC.
Yeah.
Here's what we're thinking. Because we have QC. We've got PJ in the chat.
Yeah.
And we'll go over with some of the other guys. So, we're thinking about Sunday, the Sunday before the first game on Thursday.
Which I think is the 5th.
September 5th, PJ, QC. So if we could do that, make that work like around probably like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. Because that night, I had to look in the schedule. That night is the Dodgers and Giants game. I'm pretty sure Rocho's probably going to want to stream that. So I'm guessing he's probably going to say, hey, can we do this draft after I stream the game? That's my guess.
Yeah.
So I'm probably thinking like around between anywhere from 9 to 11 p.m. on Sunday, September 5th.
And we're okay with that because we also have our other Money League draft. Probably we'll try to schedule it on
early
that
in
day.
the afternoon.
Yeah.
So that works fine.
Yeah. QC says determine draft order this weekend. Yeah, we're down.
Well, we can't do that. PJs can't be there. Roche probably not going to be there. So as long as they're fine with that, we can do it.
Oh, yeah, we got to confirm with them.
Yeah.
We got to reach out to Nick. I'd say everybody text Nick right now.
Yeah.
Like, see if he could link up Saturday. So. JB Taylor, are you guys going to stream at least one of your fantasy drafts? I think it'd be highly entertaining.
We're probably going to stream maybe the Money League again, like we did last year.
Yeah.
With King PJ, QC, Rocha Entertainment.
Did we stream that?
Surfing the Six. Yes, we streamed it last year.
Okay, I think.
Yeah, we streamed it.
Okay.
Because remember, your car broke down. I had to come pick you up.
That's right. That's right. I remember now.
We have a $2.99 donation from Mr. Nobody. It says OKC will pick Ju Zhang for pick 6 or Crispy. Ju Zhang is returning back to UCLA, so he will not be at the draft.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, they could pick me up. I wasn't sure if someone else they streamed it or we streamed it.
If he would have been in this draft, it would have made it even more stacked. Yeah. But he's staying in UCLA for another year.
I can't believe he decided to go back.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked about that.
Andrews, I like you guys very much. Well, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. I'm gonna scroll this a little bit up.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and also JB Taylor, we're possibly going to try to get together the Content Creators League. We didn't have one last year because it was kind of crazy. We're doing NBA playoffs, and drafting was so tough doing that at that time. Probably going to be trying to see if we could get that going again, and we probably will try to stream that too.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe. We'll do that league.
Oh, so we'll see. Keep that. He busted. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I think he did that on purpose because he didn't want to seem like he was streaming.
SGA will be traded by the time we wake up tomorrow. I'm calling it. Don't know where he will be, but it won't be in OKC. Okay. All right.
Yep.
What time is it? 9:30 only?
Yeah. Fuck. It feels so much later to me.
I believe I can fly.
But hey, it's early enough for you to get some Wingstop or something
Woo!
like that.
Probably.
Is that what you're thinking? What are you gonna eat tonight? It's early.
I think I'm gonna eat a live rabbit. A lot of rabbits running around.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna grab one and just eat it
Yeah.
while it's still alive.
I'm gonna bring you something tomorrow that you're gonna have to try.
Okay.
I got it from Costco.
Okay.
I got it a long time ago, and then Costco became available on DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that.
Okay.
So I ordered it again. It's like a chicken breast bowl.
A chicken breast bowl with what, like avocado or
It's got
sour cream,
like corn in there. It's supposed to be really healthy for you,
Okay.
but it comes in a pack of 3, and I got like 9 of them. So I'm gonna bring one. You just have to throw it in the microwave.
Oh, let's go!
You almost won.
I need 2.
Okay, but yeah, you just throw it in the microwave, heat it up, and it's godly. I love this motherfucker.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so for the Sir Crew League draft order and division
Yes.
order, QC and PJ. So QC's idea was to draw up these balls out of like a bingo thing. Like,
Yes.
so you throw these balls in a little
Ping pong,
sphere,
yeah.
and you spin it, and you take out a ball, and that's how we're going to determine the draft order. That's what he wants to do. I found one on Amazon for $18. That was the cheapest one.
It's not bad.
So
We can use that for future too.
it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So hopefully that gets here by the weekend.
Did you order it?
What's
or-
the? No, I'm gonna have to order today.
Yeah.
Tonight. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday. So it should be here by Saturday.
Yeah. Should.
So let's say Saturday around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Saturday, 10 o'clock, meeting in Mod Chat.
Yeah. And that should be fine. You said Rocha usually calls at 9 at 7:30.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if he's
Hey.
got the concert that night or not.
Yeah, he might. Oh, no, there's no concert now. Yeah,
What?
they postponed the concert before he even went out there.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ah,
They postponed it to August. Late August.
So is he gonna go back out there?
No. Well, he's going to go back out to Vegas for SummerSlam.
Yeah, but not in August. What about the tickets they bought?
I don't know.
They gonna sell them or
Refunded?
I didn't realize that. Holy shit!
I'm fine with missing when y'all do the order. I won't be off work until like 1 a.m. your guys' time. Shit, I wouldn't even mind that time either.
It's Saturday.
I wouldn't even mind that time
So,
either. It's up to the rest of the guys, and
mhm.
got to get a hold of Nick. So
Yeah.
again, if anybody has Nick's number, B Money. If I know you have Nick's number, so if you can text him as well, hit him up.
Yeah.
Hit him up. All right, it's my move. Okay.
All right. According to Roach, his concert is back on. I think. What? So the concert's back?
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what King just said. Oh, because that's kind of crazy. Artros says Josh put envelopes instead of balls. A little bent envelope.
I believe I can fly.
Woo. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day.
Oh, let's go. We drawed, bitch.
What?
We drawed.
How?
He hit 4, and all I needed was a 2, and I hit that too. So we drawed.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's go, man. You were up like 100 and something on me. And I came back and drawed that bitch.
Ha! You suck.
Rocha could perform I Could Fly. I believe I could. Oh my god, we don't want that to happen because he might end the world.
Dude, yeah, I think if he tries to hit those notes, our heads would explode.
All right, Diago, man, you have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping by for the mock draft, and
Come back tomorrow.
we are going to be heading out, guys. So,
Yep.
everyone, thank you so much for stopping by on the mock draft stream.
Yep.
To everyone who might be watching on the replay, thanks for catching it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the NBA draft. We'll be live around 6:40 our time, Central.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Y'all have a good rest of your night.
Yeah. And
Do you want to know something?
see.
Yesterday, you know how I woke up? Real quick. Here's how I woke up. I'm laying down in bed, minding my own business. I'm dead ass asleep. My face is towards the wall, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I woke up to wonk, 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 wonk. Just like fucking someone stomping around the room. I woke up and I whipped my fucking head back the other way, and I was like, babe, what are you doing? So I'm my girlfriend. I'm like, what are you doing? Now, I have the room and windows and everything blacked out, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I sleep during the day. So I can't see anything. And I'm like, babe, what are you doing? There's some daylight, though, right?
Yeah.
So the door's open, obviously. I'm like, babe, what are you doing?
This door's open.
Yeah. And I'm like,
What?
babe, what are you doing? Babe. So I get my phone and I put on my light like this. And I go like this, right? All across the room. I see nobody. I'm like, God damn it. So I get up out of bed and I walk towards the door. The door is wide open. Right? I open the bathroom door. There's nobody in there. And then I go all the way downstairs. There's nobody in the house. And my girlfriend is in the other room at work because she works at home. She works from home. And she is at her desk busy and she's in the middle of a call.
How'd the door come open?
Don't know. And guess what? It happened again today. I woke up to that door slamming just wide open. I don't know. Damn you, P-Money. All right, guys. Good night.
Creepy.
Watch what's under your bed or in your closet. Something might be watching you.
Lock your doors.